Tragedy struck the film industry last month when 27-year-old Sarah Jones was hit by a train and killed while working on a film in Georgia.
Tonight, hundreds of film professionals gathered to remember her life and send a message. KCAL-9's Dave Bryan was at the Candlelight Memorial.
He's live in West Hollywood tonight. Dave?
Well, Juan, Sylvia, we're right across the street from the Cinematographers Guild where the memorial was held. Hundreds marched through the streets, as you said, in memory of Sarah Jones, someone most of these people didn't even know personally. But furthermore, her death has now raised safety questions about some of the procedures carried out on runaway productions, especially low-budget productions. And that was the issue tonight as Sarah Jones' father spoke at her memorial.
Do not have a reason for another father to stand up here and to give this talk. No one's daughter, no one's son should ever die again making a film. Never.
The heartbreaking emotion of Richard Jones, whose 27-year-old daughter Sarah died in a tragic accident during a movie shoot in Georgia just 2 weeks ago. Now, Sarah's death brought out hundreds of people who marched through the streets of Hollywood in memory of someone most of them never even knew personally.
I heard about it last Saturday, and it's shocked me to the core.
Michelle Opseth is also a camera operator like Sarah and didn't know her, but the emotion was clear. Near the front of the Candlelight March down Sunset Boulevard were Sarah's parents who flew in from their home in South Carolina for their daughter's memorial. She died a brutal death while preparing for a scene on this railroad bridge in Georgia. The train they never expected came blasting down the tracks and barreled into the set, which was on the railroad tracks, killing Sarah and injuring at least 6 others, one of whom had to be airlifted to a local hospital.
No movie, no TV show, and no job opportunity is worth the sacrifice of a human life.
Sarah's tragic death struck a chord with much of the movie-making community because it raised serious safety issues, not the least of which the local sheriff in Georgia told reporters the railroad had not given permission for the tracks to be used in a film shoot. Kirby Washington knows firsthand how dangerous movie-making can be.
And I walk on this cane now because I was thrown from a train 10 years ago on a movie set.
Out of state, low budget, maybe cutting around some rules and things. I mean,
they always do.
Is that true? I mean, is that what happens?
Cutting corners is part of the thing. You know, we try to of course accommodate because we want to come in on budget or under budget, yeah. And that's to be expected. But we just have to have a reset on how we do this.
Clearly, Sarah's death is a tragedy that has caught the attention of almost everyone in the cinematography business.
Safety's been an issue for a long time, and runaway production, it could be any of us. We're all Sarah Jones.
Well, the death of Sarah Jones is now under investigation by several agencies in Georgia. Hollywood Reporter reported that among the possible charges that are under investigation would be negligent homicide. Again, it's still in the very early stage of the investigation, but there are lots of safety questions involved here. We're live in Hollywood. Dave Bryan, KCAL-9 News.
All right.